Alright guys, and welcome back to the Saints View, the channel for something content for our match review as Southampton have literally just ended their game at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace with a 2-0 victory away from home, their fourth consecutive Premier League away win, scoring 2 or more goals. I mean, how good are we at the moment, especially away from home? Yeah, justifies the Saturday defeat. I'm very happy. As you can tell, really I can't even speak. A really tough place to go, and we absolutely dominated the game, made them look absolutely dreadful. I mean, that was down to their own sort of play, I guess, but we were so dominant. In terms of possession, in terms of shots, in terms of where we had the ball as well. We were just excellent, and I'm really satisfied with that, especially after Saturday's disappointment. It's fair to say there was a bit of a meltdown on Twitter, unnecessary, to say the least, but we've sort of justified it. And there was also a meltdown before kickoff. Danny Ings being dropped, or not dropped, that's the wrong word, rested, and Vestergaard being the choice of centre back to replace Jack Bednarek. I can't even speak tonight. Jan Bednarek, who's got an Achilles injury. Probably the last of choices I would have made, but he came in. He did okay after sort of the 10th, 15th minute when he literally side-checked into a Palace player and gave it to Tosson to go one-on-one. Luckily, he missed. But besides that, yeah, he was okay. Just need Bednarek back as soon as possible, really, because he's miles better a defender than Vestergaard or Danzo or Yoshida. But let's sort of dissect the game. Really strong start from Saints, dominant with the ball, and that continued for the majority of the game, arguably the entirety of it. And we get the goal that we need pretty late on when you think about how dominant we were at the start, but it's around midway through the first half. Nathan Redmond with an absolute screamer. What a goal into the roof of the net. Top corner. I mean, he couldn't do much more with that shot. Absolutely sublime. You can argue it's poor Palace defending because he's got a bit of time to sort of get his touch right and then get the shot lined up. But anyways, to execute that sort of finish is just absolutely top class. And then there wasn't really, from my memory anyway, there wasn't really any other chances, or I thought they were clear cut to get that second before half time. We kind of needed it, because you know what Palace are like. They've got some decent players. I mean, Zaha can always pull out of the bag. Luckily he didn't tonight, and we'll maybe talk about him a little bit later. But yeah, good first half. Well, dominant first half, excellent first half. Good's probably a understatement, but yeah, and then Zaha, we'll talk about him, probably should have been sent off. Let's be honest. I mean, VAR missed it. The ref missed it. I don't really understand how. As the players are coming off for half time, Zaha pokes Ward-Prowse pretty close to his eye. I mean, it's serious foul play. I don't really understand why it's not any sort of card. But we go back onto this pitch for the second half, and all we need is that second goal to calm us all down. And it comes pretty much instantly. Stuart Armstrong with another belter on the 48th minute mark. And that was pretty much the game seen through, to be honest. I mean, obviously there was a lot of football to be played. We could have easily conceded 2 or 3, but Palace just didn't look up for it. It was really strange because I think they're a good side, but that was a pretty poor performance from them. And then, you know, when it's not working, they have to bring on Connor Wickham, who very rarely scores. And you can tell, to be honest, you know, not being harsh against Palace, or I'm trying not to be, but I'm being kind of real. They didn't offer anything, to be honest, and we handled them fantastically well. Should have got the third. Shane Long missed an absolute sitter. But yeah, I'm very happy with our performance. Obafemi was good. Longy, a bit quiet night for him, I think. Midfield, excellent. Ward-Prowse, I mean, he had to handle Zaha for the majority of the game when Cedric went off quite early on, injured, and Romeo had to come on, meaning Ward-Prowse dropped it to right back. And he just had him pocketed, to be honest. Ward-Prowse deserves a lot of credit for that. You know, we all know about his history over the last season or two with Palace fans, and he did get a pretty hostile reception, shall we say. Zaha clearly is rattled by Ward-Prowse very easily. and it's not even rent free anymore. I saw a tweet from Carl Anker. I think he said something like it's now a couple bedrooms and a condo. So yeah, he needs to sort himself out. But it's not about Zaha, it's about us. We were excellent, really good display. We're up into the top half of the table for the first time since September. Keep it going. Unfortunately, Liverpool away is the next league game. That's going to be a tough one. But if any side is going to get something from Anfield this season, it's going to be, well, it's going to be us. 4 consecutive away wins. I mean, we're the best team away from home in terms of form over the last couple of months. Why can't we go and get a point there? It's going to be very, very difficult, but attentions first need to be on the FA Cup. Personally, and I've said this number of times over the last couple of weeks, I want a cup run. So the fact that Ings was rested means that I think he'll start against Spurs on Saturday. Yeah, we need to go for that one. But thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, leave it a like. I mean, it's an away win. You've got to leave it a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow us on all of our socials, and we'll see you later on in the week for our pre-Spurs build-up. See you then, guys.